Hello everyone, it's Mike from Chess Lifestyle, and today we are training 44 minutes of chess. So I am back in Loughborough. Normal routine kind of continues. Had a couple tournaments in Belgrade, Blitz and Rapid. And now it's time to prepare for the real deal, the Classical, that is going to come up in a couple weeks. And I will give it my best. So what we're going to do today is actually just keep it pretty simple. We're just going to grind some woodpecker method. So I should probably have myself on the other side. And yeah, we're gonna basically do these intermediate exercises. And actually, when I finish this intermediate exercise set of 255 exercises, I'm actually going to reset and just start drilling this intermediate exercise and not redo the easy exercises. I think those are maybe a tad too easy, and they've kind of been ingrained into my memory a bit better now. So probably it's time to move on to the second set. Welcome to Space Lee. And yeah, one more thing I wanted to mention is I have finally gotten around to setting up some moderations. So I believe I have set Josh, Frizz, and Ian to be moderators on the channel. So yeah, don't mess with me, don't mess with them. They have some powers now. So hopefully that will work. I don't know if it will. But yeah, I hope that they're fine with that. And yeah, let's start solving some chess balls. So, okay. So these we should still have some recollection of doing. But yeah, I basically was going up to exercise 300 and resetting. So this will be the last few that I remember, and then it will be new puzzles. Having said that, yeah, I don't remember any of this. Also, so Space Lee, did you decide to get C3 Venom in the end, or did you decide to do something else? Yeah, I posted a video today, actually, of some games of mine in C3 Venom. Basically practicing, basically just playing against players of a lower level compared to myself, but maybe some of the viewers or readers of C3 Venom might find useful. So that was the idea with this with the content. Okay, so for me, knight takes e5 looks like an interesting move, because if pawn takes, then we can push d4 and we get this opening up, right? If we take, can we start just bringing their queen in? Is this something we need to worry about? No, of course not, because then this hangs the knight. So yeah, in this position, if they don't have anything and they basically need to capture, then is this actually working out for me? Let's say they just take it with the bishop. Well, then I can take and I actually pick up this rook as well, or even check and pick up the rook. So I think it looks really promising, this knight e5. Yeah. Okay, awesome. Threatens to win not one, but both rooks. Right. So that's what I was saying with this analysis of queen g5, or even just taking h6, now that the g2 rook isn't pinning the king. Okay. Planning to watch the vid posted. Yeah, I mean, hopefully the video will give you some insight as to how the games might go, and see if like that's a style of chess you could make sense of and maybe even play. Yeah. I saw that you played against Camille. Welcome Quark2 to the stream. But I was too lazy to watch through the videos to find it. What was the result? I played against Camille in person. I played him in the Belgrade Blitz, one of the Blitz qualifiers. It was round 4. I was doing really, really well. I'd just beaten an IM. I was on 2.5 out of 3. And yeah, I had to face Camille in round 4. And I can actually show you how the opening went very, very quickly. I actually haven't showed it on any videos yet, so it'll be cool to see. So after the game, he actually told me that after playing 1c3, he then remembered who I was, because he said he recognized me, but he couldn't remember from where. So then he went g6, and I get this great position. So he opted for this early g6 bishop g7, and in this position he went d5. So actually I'm out of book here, and I went with e5, and he went knight h6, and he was hoping that I'd go knight f3 and he would play bishop g4, and he was hoping to get this trade. But instead I went h3, and I think he went for an early c5 as well. And I can't really remember exactly how the game went. It went something like this, where he went for this f6 move. I don't know if this was the exact move order as well. But I got a good position out of the opening, and I actually managed to win a pawn, and it was like a clean pawn as well. Like, it was just completely stable pawn up. But it suddenly got into like this time scramble, and we were both down to like, I don't know, 20 seconds each. And I was trying to convert this pawn up position, and he basically managed to win back the pawn and then win my queen. And then at that point, okay, it's all over. So yeah, but it was a really close game. It was a really good fight, and actually Camille had some really nice words afterwards. He basically said like, yeah, he has a lot of respect for people who try and kind of like pave their own path with regards to openings. I think maybe Camille is even similar in that sense, although okay, he's a bit of a stronger player, so maybe he tries to maybe be even more objective with the white pieces, like objectively playing for an advantage. But no, he seemed to like the course and the idea of it. So yeah, that's cool. But yeah, let's get back to this this chessable grind. I was leaning towards rapid Patreon subscription. Cool. So basically, I mean, honestly, you're welcome to just watch these streams and you don't have to do anything. I was just curious if you had. So yeah, no pressure whatsoever. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you're enjoying chess, and that's honestly enough. Like, no problem. This one I'm spotting pretty quickly now. Takes on h7 and then queen d3, and we pick up this loose piece. So, okay, that just wins a pawn. A part of me wants to play bishop d4 and basically just try and attack this way and make use of the square. Can I even play knight f6 immediately? Like, if king takes, then maybe now I can go bishop check. And this would be even stronger, where I'm forcing the king this way. Looks really, really dodgy for them. Like, this would even be checkmate, right? But knight f6 doesn't actually threaten anything. That's the problem. Like, if it doesn't do anything, then I mean, they could just take the bishop maybe or something. Bishop h6 is like a check, somehow tempting as well. What's going on in this position? Knight f6. I don't really see what the point of the move is. What about like queen c3 or something? Does that do something? So actually, yeah, now if the king moves to either of these squares, knight f6 looks pretty strong, right? Because then the king would have to come to one of these dark squares, and then I've got a discovery. I could even do a double check and then give checkmate, right? So this actually looks very strong. So queen c3 would basically force f6. This is the only move, right? Bishop d4 just loses a piece. So queen c3, f6 is forced. And now what? My intuition tells me there has to be something here, but can we actually calculate something to be sure? Oh, it looks so good, though. It looks so good. Queen c3, f6, g5. It's kind of like the move that feels like it has to be good, but maybe there's just something winning in the starting position. I don't know. Did his shiny head distract you at all? Was he wearing a hat during the game? Because sometimes he was wearing like this bowler's hat. Is that what they call it? I don't know if he was wearing a hat during the game. But yeah, no, he was a cool guy. And I met him the day after, and just in the final Blitz qualifier actually. We just had a little chat. Yeah, really cool guy. I'm gonna go with Queen C3. Queen C3, F6. What am I gonna play there? Should probably have like a proper move. Maybe knight takes F6 now, and if rook takes F6, then bishop takes H6. I doubt King F7 is working due to knight G5 check. So what? Queen C3, F6, knight F6, and here if rook takes, bishop takes, and if king takes, I guess we can go queen takes. Are we threatening enough there? Maybe not. I'm playing it. Yeah, I feel like it had to be right, but G5. What candidate moves do I have? I've got like knight F6, bishop H6, G5. Maybe knight F6 and then G5. Because I'm threatening to win the rook. The rook can't move. If they take, then I can take with the bishop maybe. But then they can move the knight. Don't know if I'll really get enough. Wait, what about knight takes, rook takes, bishop takes? If bishop takes, which was my only problem, maybe now G5. Oh, that looks a lot more promising. Then the king is still weak. I win back all my material. Yeah, this looks good. I think I'm fine with this. Oh, this is incorrect. So I actually had it right the first time round. This queen takes f6. I just didn't see that there was enough here. I just thought, crap. I thought knight g8, but I just win the queen. Right. But I also didn't see, like, let's say I get another move here. Oh, I'm no, I'm not threatening queen h8. I just lose the queen. Yeah, what if they just, I don't know, develop bishop d7 or something? What's my threat? Maybe knight g5? There's no queen h8 because of knight f7. So if bishop d7, knight g5, queen f8. Knight f7 check, king h7. Knight g5 check. I have a draw at the least. But he's got king g8 there even? I don't really get this. Let's have a look. Yeah, of course the position just ends there. Okay, bishop d7 was actually the move I was talking about. And queen f7 here. Wow. Queen g8 and g5 check. Checkmate in 3. So king h5? And what is the checkmate in 3? Do you guys see the checkmate in 3? Like, I literally don't. Maybe king h5, knight e5? No, then he just trades queens, and what do I have? Nothing. g5, king h5. Queen f4. Queen f4, and the king is completely toast. Is it though? g5, king h5, queen f4, knight f5. Also, queen f4 just allows the king to retreat to g7. So I literally don't see it. Oh, no, the king's on h5. Oh my god. So king h5, queen f4, knight f5. Oh, then we just got queen g4, mate. Oh, this is so difficult. This is why playing attacking chess was absolutely brutal for me. Because I can't find these simple mating nuts on the king. I don't know if it's a case of like not having enough practice as a kid, or if it's just like naturally not my skill. I have a feeling it's more the latter. Like I used to blame like I don't know, poor childhood chess discipline, but turns out I think it's just more nature as opposed to nurture. Yeah. This one was a fun one. Maybe I can just go a6 and then go king d7. This is either the answer or it's like what I get wrong every single time, and I can't remember which one it is. In this position, I'm really threatening to cause damage, right? At the very least, I can be capturing and they'd have to sack, and then I'm just winning. So that means they need to deal with this pawn, and then I can just go king d7. Or can I? Then they can go bishop f5 check, and then they can blockade, and then I'm screwed. So I think this was the problem. King d7 stops bishop c6, but it doesn't stop bishop f5. So does that mean I need to play something slightly different here? If I come here, then they go bishop c6. Okay, what if I change the move or they come here first? But then the thing is, they can come here, and then they can take, and then I don't have a move. Can I zugzwang them? Go king d7, threatening this? That probably forces them to go bishop c6, because if they go bishop f5, then I can come here, and they don't have the way to stop the pawn, right? So king d7 immediately, bishop c6. Now king d8. And where do they put their pieces? If they blockade, do I have progress over here? I don't see the progress, so what am I missing? I'm so bad at tactics. So bad at tactics. I swear, if this stuff came like easily, chess would be so good. Chess would be so good. This does not come easily for me. I'm not going to check chat just in case there are answers on chat, which there probably are. Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Did I just completely dismiss this line due to bishop f5? Where I just go king d8 and I'm completely winning. Am I not? I think I spooked myself out on this exercise. It's literally just that. It's literally just that. I can't believe it. Welcome, Frizz. So, Frizz, as you can see next to your name, you have a little spanner. I don't know if that will be there every time, but I've decided to upgrade a few of you to become moderators. I actually didn't mean to. Like, I was checking some settings on my YouTube to change something else, and then it was just like, welcome to moderation, and I was like, oh, okay, let me add a few people. So if you wanna, if there are some people who are like Jehovah's Witnesses or worse, feel free to ban them. I'd appreciate that. And welcome fast to the stream. Hello. So yeah, we're doing some more woodpecker. When I get to exercise 300, I'm not gonna repeat the cycle. I'm gonna keep going, and we're just gonna repeat the intermediate puzzles. Nice, yes. Right. Probably e6 is winning. If we go pawn takes, we can give this check, and at the very least we've got this shenanigans, right? Looks very promising. I walked into another tactic. Oh no. So what's the problem with bishop? Bishop takes e6. So if queen takes e6, oh, there's mate on c7. Very nice. Damn. I'm gonna make a note of something. Just crossed my mind. I feel like I've seen this one before. Yeah, so we've done a few of these exercises, up to 300. So probably a good thing that you've got some spidey senses here. I wish I could say the same. So knight g5 looks promising, right? I'm threatening these two things. If I get taken, I get this check. I then have this check. And do I have rook e8 to keep the attack ongoing? If I give this check though, they can block potentially. Because my queen is being attacked. Looks a bit uncomfortable. Check here. To be fair though, I am threatening to just pick up a piece, right? I can pick up this piece on g2. So maybe I can even throw in the check first. Yeah, wait. Because if king d2, I'm trying to make like some bishop f4 work. If I'm winning back the piece, I like it. I like it. No. I've definitely made this mistake before. So what? I win back the piece, and now I'm threatening to win on g2. And I'm also threatening to take on h3. I didn't even consider this taking on h3 business. It seems like I'm going in the wrong direction. Wow, okay. So what's the difference in eval of these two continuations? Knight g5, queen h2, king f1, fg5. Very nice. Very nice, Faz. Who's your pick for the British Championship? I haven't even seen the lineup. I believe David Howe is playing, though. I think I saw a tweet from him. Go on, let's have a look. Also, welcome Dan to the stream. How's it going? Let's have a look. Entrance. Oh, so David Howe is actually top board, who's even higher rated than Michael Adams now. That's wild. Wow, both ECF and FIDE. That is crazy. You know what? I'm gonna go for a rogue. Luke McShane is going to win the British Championships. I think everyone will be expecting Michael Adams to, and then I think he'll have like Michael Adams will like draw 2 games in the last round, and Luke McShane will like win the last 2 rounds and clinch the title. So I'm gonna say Gawain Jones wins. David has like a suboptimal tournament coming like 4th or 5th, not dealing with the pressure of being number 1 seed. Michael Adams comes like 2nd. Gawain Jones 3rd, Luke McShane 1st. That's my prediction. I asked the CM about 1c3, and he told me don't play that, so I beat him 4 times. No way, Frizz. Really? That's amazing. That's amazing if so. Yeah, chess is going well. I've got 2 weeks to basically prepare for Prague Open and Dortmund Open. So basically today I've been kind of catching up on all the logistical aspects of my life, and soon I think I'll get into some serious chess training. Um, but yeah, let's try and understand this first. So what did I play? Yeah, I went Queen H1, and I was kind of content with this position, taking. Oh, Rook E8 is actually a blunder due to knight E3. I've missed this before as well. I've literally missed this exact thing before. But I was also content with Queen G2. I was like, okay, we win back the piece, and his king is weak. Like, we should be happy. But yeah, turns out that this is actually winning, just taking on here. And I guess he can't deal with this. He can't play like knight E3 or something. We just take on H3. To me, this isn't completely clear. But I guess ultimately you are winning a pawn as opposed to just trading pieces. So, and bullet, but still okay. Still, you know, a win's a win. Win's a win. What are your predictions for the British? I would actually love if my predictions comes true. Luke McShane 1, Michael Adams 2, Gwen Jones 3, David Howell 4. That's my prediction. Okay, let's keep going. Preserving the threat is better than forcing Queen H1 because your queen is getting chased around. Right. I guess to me, I didn't feel like I had the time to just preserve the threats. But yeah, clearly I do. Now here, knight G3 looks like a no-brainer. Pawn takes, and I mean, you're winning a pawn at the least. I just wonder if there's anything better here. Nah, it looks so good. It looks so good. Bishop takes here, rook takes, king G1. I can even consider taking. And maybe I have something here as well. Maybe like queen c5 looks pretty strong, just pinning that rook and threatening to play e5. Yeah, looks completely over. Yeah, and is that the line that we get? Black has already won a pawn and wins by moving his rook next to h8. Huh? Oh, moving the next rook to h8. Or using the b6, g1 diagonal. Right. So that's kind of what I was suggesting with this taking in queen c5. Let me see if that was exactly the line of analysis that's preferred. Knight d4, rook d4, queen c5. Okay, so I'm threatening this e5, which is really strong, but this move is a very nice response. Oh, bishop g5 is so beautiful to try and come in like this. That's nice. Yeah, and I really like this idea that, okay, even if they stop it like this, we can play queen a7 and renew the threat, which is still extremely difficult to stop. Okay, but fg6 is interesting as well, because now e5 is getting met by some counterplay, right? But here, I guess you can play bishop f6 and achieve the same result. Okay, not completely trivial, but okay, we are along the right lines. I think that's okay. Alright, let's aim to get to exercise 300. At least we've got 16 minutes. I don't know if we'll be able to manage it. I feel like I'm seeing everything very slow right now. Actually, that's a question for perhaps some of the stronger players in chat. How do you guys go at like maintaining your chess form and ability across like a 9-round tournament? Because I feel like even across like the span of 2 to 3 days, when I was playing the Belgrade Rapid and Blitz, my first day Rapid, I was the strongest under 2000 player. And then the following days, I was just like so much worse than that initial day. Like you could really take a look at all of the games and tell there's a difference in quality. So how do you guys maintain your level like across a whole tournament? Because for me, maybe some people have it. Okay, thank you for the move spoiler, Fritz. I saw the move spoiler, not the move, so that's good. But yeah, like I got so distracted by the move spoiler and thought how smart it is for writing that in the comment. I forgot my train of thought. Yeah, I was gonna say that, like, I feel like some players maybe are more consistent, and for me, like I can really play a much better game when I have full energy, full rest, and I'm just on form, compared to like if I have poor rest, poor energy, and not on form, right? Like, it's just a completely different player. Like 1,000 rating difference. It's really quite shocking. But yeah, maybe it's a problem everyone struggles with. I don't know. So for the exercise, the move that's been jumping out at me is bishop d6. Just bishop d6, pawn d6, knight takes d6. Everything else seems covered. We hit the rook. The only question is if that's enough to be winning. And actually it's not, right? Because if we win that rook and they take us back, I mean, they have 2 bishops against a rook. That's probably not good for us. Unless we're picking up the bishop on d7, right? Bishop d6, pawn d6, knight d6. Well, the queen move. Let's say they go queen. Oh, they can't put the queen anywhere that defends the bishop. Ah, that's probably it then. And everything is very solid, right? The rooks are protecting each other. The bishop's on a sticky square. So this looks really, really good. So yeah, to me, looks like this has to be the move. There's no queen b7. The knight just takes it. So we're going to take the rook and win the bishop. Nice. Okay, and bishop takes d6 was the spoiler. Nice. Your analysis of the British was convincing. I like the how underperforming shout. If I put money on it, I'd probably go Adam top and then maybe Luke second. Right. Yeah, to be honest, if I was going to put money on it, I probably would go Adam top as well. But Luke is like my dark horse pick, which I feel like he's due a win. Like, I feel like he's like... Yeah, that's the short and sweet of it, right? I feel like he's due a big tournament win. So that's just my intuition there. I really think your cardio and exercise makes a huge impact on your cognition too, right? That's probably something I need to work on, right? Like, I actually played badminton like 3 hours on Sunday, and I got really into it. Like, I was playing against some pretty strong players. And yeah, from the start, I was like complete trash. And then by the end of it, I was like really moving well. And I'm still feeling like the effects of that exercise. So yeah, maybe I'm just unfit and I need to do something about it. It's definitely possible. I learned in neuroscientific studies that the way to have a stronger mind is to have a stronger body. It's linked, like eat well, sleep well, drink a lot of water more than you think, and exercise, right? Okay, on that note, I'm going to drink some more water. Yeah. Yeah, that all makes sense. And the thing is with exercise, it's like, when you've got a bunch of things on your to-do list that are like tangible things, exercise just feels like it just doesn't come on that list, because it's like with food, you get hungry, right? Your hunger tells you to eat. But I feel like with exercise, I don't get something in my body that's like, yo, you need to exercise because you're gonna die, or something like this, right? I don't have that instinct. So in the past, I've done a lot of exercise, and I remember when I was growing up, like I did a bunch of like sports, and my body would genuinely react when I didn't go like even a few days without doing exercise. Like, I would genuinely feel like kind of, I don't know what the right word is to describe it, like almost my muscles would feel a bit jelly-like and a bit tight almost, and I'd feel like I need to do some exercise. But nowadays, like it's really easy to go days without exercise, and it's fine. I'm gonna drink water too. Nice, Frizz. Sounds like a plan. Drink some more. But yeah. Is that the solution, Ben? I'll just do my 44 minutes of gym every day and just not do any chest training. Maybe that's gonna be the biggest difference. Oh god, doing 44 minutes of like exercise on stream would be absolutely disgusting. Okay, so my queen is literally being hit right now. I need to do something about it. Somehow queen d8, queen f8, rook takes g7 suddenly jumped out at me, because if king takes g7, maybe queen g5 check, which forces king f7, in which I've got bishop g6. Oh no, queen g6 is probably better. Queen g6 check, which forces king e7, and then bishop g5 check. I think it leads to mate because, yeah, knight f6 and then just bishop takes, right? So that's winning. Nice. And I saw that actually the queen was also controlling it, but I just couldn't be bothered to even say it out loud because, yeah, I didn't see the checkmate, but I don't need to. Like, I'm already winning the queen. I keep like these pieces in the attack. It's definitely winning. Okay. Maybe bishop takes h6 if pawn takes rook takes, and this looks really strong. So what's the catch? Is there a catch? Pawn takes rook takes. Why is this in the oh no. But is this fine? Can I just go king f2? Maybe this is just fine, and maybe that's the point. Because if I trade first, is there a drawback to this? Let's say queen takes, and now bishop takes. Now this is mate, right? So maybe that's the point. I just have to go for it and... Oh, I always miss this move. I've never found this move. Out of like the 4 times I've done this, I have never seen rook e6, and it's so annoying. It's just so not on my radar. It's just so completely not on my radar. And this is where doing Dragon's technique, right? Dragon from Turkey. His technique of basically looking at every single possible legal move in a position. Like, he would just consider, okay, in this position, can I make any queen moves? Queen check, no, just takes. No other queen moves make any sense. Okay, what checks do I have? Okay, rook takes is definitely something that should be considered. Bishop takes should be something that's considered. Maybe this capture should be something that's considered. Okay. And he'd probably find this rook e6 as a move that should be considered. He'd just look at everything, right? Bishop h6, rook e1, king f2, king g8. I just didn't look hard enough to find this move. That's a nice move. So actually, Faz, I want to know, before you found the move rook e6, did you calculate that black had king g8 here, or was it like some memory thing? Like how did you come to this rook e6? Oh, and I'm so annoyed because I thought this was checkmate, but it's actually bishop f1. It's missing so much. Yeah, and apparently it wins anyway, but this is much harder to see. And rook e6 is just completely clean. So what, rook e6, if they take with the bishop, is the point is we just take back with the pawn, or what? If bishop takes and we try and take on h6, again they could probably got this king g8 motif, right? Yeah, I guess I'll just take back with the d pawn. Oh, it doesn't even give the line if they take. Probably just take back, right? With the f pawn is even better, for God's sake. I didn't even see that. I think just in my head I was like, I don't really want to open this up. I was looking a bit too defensively. But okay, in fairness, d6 is also winning. But why is this not working? Oh, because you've still got fe6. Okay, that's the point. Okay. It's because bishop e6, fe6 threatens mate. Bruh, I didn't even see the mate threat. It's so annoying. I think in finding rook e6 is seeing that there's an unstoppable mate, but the rook taking with check is annoying, so we blocked the file. Right. Yeah, I didn't even see this f takes e6 idea. That's annoying. That's annoying. Again, this is why style is so important. I'll keep banging on about this style, but it is just so important. Bishop h3 looks so convincing, but I don't quite see the... Oh, then we can take on g3. And if we're winning back that piece, then that's good. Because of this pin, right? So bishop h3, can we do anything else? Not really. Pawn takes... To be fair though, what if here, and they take, and then they block with the bishop, right? They play bishop h2. Ah, but then we can go knight f3. They can't take because of this. Yeah, that's already convincing enough. I like it. So he went there. We can take. Right. I'm surprised it doesn't give bishop h2 as a clickable, as a sideline, right? Because knight f3 needs to be found. Let's just double check that we didn't miss something here. And knight f3 is definitely the move. Knight f3 only -1 because of this. And it's just I mean it's an exchange up, but I guess it's not. Is it an exchange up, or we actually 2 pieces for a rook? Yeah, we're 2 pieces for a rook here. For God's sake, Michael. I'm so trash. I'm so trash. Like I literally thought I'm an exchange up, but no, it's 2 pieces for a rook. So that's why in this position, maybe winning a piece would be good instead. Right, Frizz, I had the same line. I had the same line as you. Yeah. Just thinking like it's clever because they can't take the knight without losing the rook, but we've already sacrificed 1 piece. So, yeah. My chess playstyle relies a lot on my intuition. I don't consider a lot of candidate moves, but I discard all the bad ones or not consider them. Right. I mean, fast, actually, it's Michael Adams who plays in exactly the same way. But he's like an intuitive player that's not as like aggressive and all out on the king. He basically just finds the correct intuitive positional moves and doesn't consider that many candidates as well. Like it's really crazy. And he will be analyzing with players much lower rated than him and basically being like, oh yeah, I didn't even consider that. Oh yeah, I didn't even think of that. Oh yeah, I didn't even see that. But his intuition is just like on another level. So yeah. You can definitely get by in different ways as a chess player. So h4 feels like it should be right. King f2. And then if h5 here. And then probably... No, and then it's too late, right? So what are we doing? Here, here. What the hell? If I go h4, maybe now I can go king f7. If they come here, I can take. And that looks to be winning. So if h4, king here, and they take this way and I take, no, then I lose. So wait. What was my line? h4, king here. And if they take, no, I'm completely busted. Surely it's not some Zugzwang thing with h3 first or some bullshit, right? Oh wait, it's just h4, h5, and then king f7 now. Because if he takes my h pawn, I take the g pawn. If he takes my f pawn, I take the g pawn. It's just over. Ah, that's annoying. That's annoying. Maybe I should have considered what happens after king h6. Yeah, actually after king h6, what do I play? King h6, king g8? Yeah, and then he's forced to take on h5. In which I can take on g7, and then I can again push. To be honest, I think that should be a clickable as well. This king h6, I think it's somewhat critical. Okay, 2 more to go. 2 more to go. Let's do it. Let's go. Come on. Yeah, rook takes, queen takes, and then rook a5. I don't know why this one sticks with me. Maybe it's just extremely aesthetic. Because it looks like you should like keep the capturing going, but actually by bringing another piece in and letting them capture you, you kind of keep this king on a worse square. So that makes a difference. Okay, final one then for today. Is this not just a classic rook g2 and then pick up the queen kind of idea? But yeah, we should probably throw in an extra check first and then pick up the queen. Like, his pieces are so underdeveloped, I feel like the queen will completely outmuscle this rook and bishop. Yeah, we can take this. Okay, and now probably we can give this check, right? Because if king e2, which is forced, then we've got double check. And double check is double check. Like, it has to be good. It just has to be good. I don't believe they can survive. Like here we can give a check. Here we can give another check. We can run. But yeah, this is just so strong. This is just so strong. Okay. Alternative? What? Oh, we can go bishop c4 immediately probably, and then that's just winning. I wish I could actually find these candidates better. And then this is just mate. But okay, at least we got there. At least we got there. h4, king f4, king g5, king f7. Aha, yeah, that was the previous one, right? King g5, king f7. Yeah, so I missed this king h7, king f7. Is rook g4 or bishop c4 more accurate here? Bishop g4 felt a little bit sus because my rook is hanging, right? Also, what does it even threaten? Because now they can just take on e7 and you don't even have rook g1. I think bishop g4 is simply losing. I don't think you can even play bishop g4. Yeah, bishop g4 just hangs everything. There's no more checkmate. Your bishop blocks the rook. So a rare tactical mistake from Faz. But okay, it's good to hear that Faz is capable. Oh, not in this position. Sorry. Okay, that makes more sense. I guess from the start, maybe. I don't know. Oh, was it just a different game? Maybe it was just after the check. Okay, let's have a look. So rook takes g1 here. Aha, bishop g4 or bishop c4. Right. Wait, isn't this what we just looked at? Oh, you're saying after the check, this check. And then now what would be precise? Aha, so bishop g4 is what I went for. And indeed bishop c4 is more precise. So yeah, very nice comment. Faz, looks like you're exactly right that this is the way to go. Double check, my bad. And queen e1. Very nice. So in a way, actually, by not putting the bishop on g4 and attacking with the rook, you kind of control this escape square with the bishop, and this is definitely a better one. So yeah, very nice. And on that note, guys, that is exercise 300. Thank you guys for sticking along and also getting in your own daily training by doing a bit of this chessable woodpecker. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. So on that note, I think I'm going to call it a day. Tomorrow or whenever, we will continue this grind of woodpecker, and we will not be repeating. So from tomorrow, we get a new exercise. Okay, guys, see you and have a good night. Bye.